Please hold on while they load the audio.
Meeting is now being live streamed.
Our mission. Finding a firm place for our armed forces in people's hearts and minds. From Flanders fields to Mesopotamia, from North Africa and Italy to Burma, nearly 4 million soldiers of the Indian Army fought overseas during the 2 world wars, and 150,000 of them perished. The origin of that army, which constituted the largest voluntary force in each of those wars, dates back to the 1700s, when the English East India Company, EIC, began recruiting sepoy levies in the Carnatic and Gangetic plains, and later in West and Northwest India. Initially raised as 3 presidency armies, Madras, Bengal and Bombay, they were later amalgamated to form a single one that, through years of constant battling, molded itself into a magnificent fighting force with few equals in the world. Following the trend, a sea arm took shape which was eventually to form the Indian Navy, its genesis marked by the induction of Indian sailors into the Bombay Marine, a force created by the EIC in the early 1600s to protect its coastal interests. Then, over the years, as aerial combat evolved, Indian flyers also took to the skies, the fledgling Indian Air Force cutting its teeth in the bloody frontier wars of the Northwest, in which were once engaged the Royal Flying Corps. The gallant traditions of unflinching courage under fire, these intrepid soldiers, sailors, and airmen wove in blood, continue to inspire their worthy descendants in India's armed forces who have risen to the occasion time and time again since independence to write their own chapters of valor and sacrifice while defending the nation's integrity. Yet, the country at large remains barely conscious of its prowess in arms and glorious military heritage. Even the many glorious Indian feats of arms after independence, from Zojila to Bomdila, and Philora to Bogra, and Basantar and Tiger Hill, have already faded into obscurity in the country's collective consciousness. Colors of Glory seeks to fill this gap by promoting awareness of India's proud military heritage, while popularizing literature and art forms with a military theme, opening vistas of military tourism and memorializing battles and war heroes. Our mission.
Thank you so much. And having heard what our mission is, there's also a beautiful video that depicts the road that we have traveled so far. Can we have that video, please?
Video coming up.
Thank you for that video. And that was just a glimpse of all our principal events. And
Just a sec,
it is-
Vignesh,
Sorry.
this guy is, the team is waiting outside. Why don't you let them in the waiting room? Go ahead. Yeah, carry on.
They've already
So-
come in, sir.
would you want to give them the instructions of renaming before we continue, or
No. They're in the waiting room. Vignesh has to admit them.
no? They've come inside.
They've come inside.
They've come. Can you unmute yourself, please?
Yeah, Vignesh, your
No,
team
this-
number is 3.
Hello, sir. Hi.
take
Hi.
your-
Yeah.
change it to team number 3. Okay,
Okay.
fine.
Thank you.
Yeah,
And,
go ahead. So, Samik, carry on with your this thing.
Sure. So thank you for that video. And that was just a glimpse of our principal events. And it is just like a drop in the ocean. And it did not include all our innumerable indoor and virtual events that we have hosted and are going to host. So inter-school and intercollegiate quizzes form a significant part of our activities. And we're glad that we are having more teams from outside Chennai participating this year than the last. Okay. And we are like really confident that the numbers are going to be increasing in the coming years. So the cash awards that we have instituted are 10,000 for the winning team, 7,000 for the first runners-up, 5,000 for the second runners-up, and 3,000 each for the remaining 3 finalist teams. Apart from this, the first 10 top scoring teams in the prelims after the finalists will be paid a cash award of 1,000 each for their meritorious performance.
How much is the first top award? First winner?
10,000 rupees for the winning
Yeah,
team.
okay. I appreciate it, so I just go. Okay, right.
10,000 for the winning team. And please note that these are special awards that were instituted by a revered army veteran and the first ever member of our foundation, Colonel K.L. Krishna Prasad. Sadly, he's no more with us, having succumbed to cancer in the year 2020. He was a great philanthropist who loved youth-oriented initiatives, and he was so noble-hearted that these awards found a place in his will. So, therefore, we all call it Colonel Krishna Prasad Memorial Meritorious Awards. We solemnly remember him on this occasion. Now, before I hand over to the quizmaster, I invite our founder and chairman, Captain D.P. Ramchandran, who is also the chief coordinator of this event, to address you for a few moments and tell you the purpose and the spirit of this whole event. Captain Ramchandran, to tell a little about him, is a veteran tank soldier of the 1971 Bangladesh War and is a military historian who has authored 3 books and is working on his 4th one. Over to you, sir.
Okay, thank you, Samita. Now, good morning, everybody. Congratulations for making it to the finals, and let's hope we have a thrilling contest today. Now, I don't want to take any more time. We're already late. All I want to tell you is this is just, you may be...
Sir, my teammate is here, sir.
What?
My teammate.
He's waiting in the room? Oh,
So
yes, come in.
He's here.
Good morning. Okay, right.
You're all set.
Now, having said that, you're...
Sorry for the delay, sir.
Yeah, it's okay, fine. Now that you're here, let's get going. So our it's a quiz for you, but for us, it's an educational event. It is. You see, we have been campaigning to include military history in the school curriculum, at least. So there is some awareness spread, and our main mission is promoting awareness of military heritage. But our academicians, military history is taboo. Our great battles like Saragadi is being taught in the classrooms of England and France, but not in India. We have been campaigning for it. Someday we may be successful, but this is our heart. It's better to light a candle than creep about the darkness. So that is why we are trying to educate the younger generation somewhat with this kind of programs. I hope you all benefit from this. So that's all I got to tell you. We wasted a lot of time with various things. Wish you all the very best for a tough competition. Go ahead. I'll withdraw from the thing and let this master handle it.
Thank you, sir. So, I mean, no hurdle is too big for our Indian Army. Okay, so after all our hurdles this morning, it's time for the quiz to start, which I'm sure all of us are really waiting for it. But before that, let me introduce you to our quiz master, Colonel S.V. Sundaram. Colonel S.V. Sundaram is a veteran mechanized infantry soldier who has seen service all across the Indian borders and has the distinction of having been part of high altitude special operation group in the Siachen Glacier. He is a gold medalist from the University of Madras in defense studies, and he has been working in the educational field after his retirement. So, all yours, Colonel sir.
Thank you, Samyukta. And heartiest congratulations to all of you finalists. Without wasting more time, we will get on straight to the quizzing for which all of you have been waiting. All right. The first thing is I would request all the participants to keep their videos on throughout and to unmute yourselves. Now the interaction will be only from me to you as the participants. So please unmute yourself, and when you are asked, you will answer. So the first thing I want to see is all of you being unmuted. Okay.
We need
Now,
only the
before-
teams there. All of us can switch off our video, right?
Yes, the others could switch off the video. All the participant teams must keep their video on, and I would request all participant teams to please unmute yourself. Only after all the teams are unmuted, then I will go ahead. Team 2, please turn your video unmute.
Only the teams and Quizmaster to be there.
All teams to unmute and switch on your videos. Yes. Is all teams have. Okay. Now, before we start, I shall run you through the rules. Kindly pay attention to the rules very carefully. If at all you have a doubt when I am talking to you about the rules, kindly interrupt me and get it clarified. Somebody is talking in between, kindly do not talk. Okay. Now, if you have any doubts regarding the rules, stop me then and there and get it clarified. To have a seamless quizzing experience, it is very, very important that you understand the rules very clearly. Going on to the rules. Team 2, please unmute yourself and switch on your video. Team 2.
Sir, it's unmuted.
You're not on video. Team 2, please come
Sir,
on video.
both are unmuted, sir.
No, you're not on video.
Video.
Switch on
It's
your
on the
video,
video.
Team 2. Yes.
Sir, now,
only
sir.
now. Yeah, now you're okay. Team 2, your video is not on. Team 2, please come on video.
Sir, it's not, sir.
Team 2,
Colonel
your
sir,
video is not on.
Colonel sir, just a
Sir,
request.
it's not on.
While the quiz is going on, maybe we can unpin yours and all the participants will be seen on screen in grid view. Just a request.
Yep. Okay, Team 2, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
But you're not coming on video. Please put yourself on video.
Sir, our video is already turned on.
Sorry.
Our video is already turned on.
Okay, I will go ahead with the rules and try and get yourself on video. I'm still not able to see you. Now, going on to the rules for the participants. First is the pattern of the quiz. We will have a total of 36 questions, out of which 24 will be straight answer questions and the balance 12 questions will be multiple choice. For all 36 questions, the questions will be displayed on the screen and I will read out the questions for your convenience. Now, I will give you, somebody is talking in between, kindly do not talk. Do not talk, please. Team 5, you're the one interrupting, kindly do not
Sir,
talk.
is our video is visible, sir?
Okay, forget about the video, we will take it later. Please listen to the rules. Your audio is good, forget about the video. I will repeat again. Scoring pattern for the straight answer questions, it is very simple. There will be 10 points for the correct answer, 0 points for the wrong answer, and there will be no negative marking. Therefore, even if you do not know the answer, take a shot, you may get your 10 points. Okay. Now the sequencing. I will start off with a question being given to team 1. And then we will go to team 2, team 3, up to team 6. And after that, we will come back from team 6 to team 1. And this sequencing will be followed throughout. You do not have to bother. I will call out the team. It is just to inform you as to how the sequencing will take place. Now, coming to the timing. If the team to which the question has been posed does not answer, it will pass to the next team. How does the timing work? At the end of each question, I will say, your time starts now. At the prompt of now, the scorekeeper who's sitting right next to me will start the stopwatch. And it will go on for 30 seconds. At the end of it, he will ring a bell. And I will also say time in case you do not hear the bell. The team to which the question has been posed has to answer within this 30 seconds. If it has not answered within this 30 seconds, I will then say the question passes to team 2. Team 2 will answer instantly, or they will say pause. In case they do not answer instantly, I will give them 2 or 3 seconds and say question passes to team 3. And so on till team 6. If none of you are able to answer the question, which I don't think because all of you are well prepared, the answer will be flashed on the slide. Now let us take the eventuality where I give the question to team 1. And team 1 thinking they know answer instantly, and the answer is wrong, we will wait for the 30 seconds and the buzzer to sound before I pass on the question to team 2. Is this clear? If anybody has any doubts in what I've said till now, please ask me.
No, sir. No
Okay,
doubts.
great. So the timing is clear and the sequencing is also clear. Only one answer is permitted. If the team has answered and I've said wrong answer and they answer again, even if it is the correct answer, you will not be given the marks for that answer. In the unlikely event of the buzzer or me saying time and the bell sounding at the same time and your answer coming to me at the same time, it will be my decision as the quiz master whether to accept that question and consider it or to pass it on to the next team. Is this clear? Now coming down to the announcement of scores. Every 6 questions will be considered as a segment. At the end of every segment, the scorekeeper will announce the scores. This is for your convenience, and you could also note down the scores. If you have any difference of opinion with the scores that has been announced by the scorekeeper, then what you need to do is, at the end of the segment itself, voice your opinion for a resolution by the organizer. We will not accept any difference of opinion at the very end of the quiz. I hope this is clear. The announcement will be cumulative. The scores will be cumulative as the quiz progresses. These are the rules for the straight answer questions. The rules for the multiple choice questions, I will spell out once we get there. Now, one rule I have kept for the last, which is most important. Only one team member is required to give out the answer. In the eventuality that both team members give out the answer at the same time, the answer will not be considered even if it is. Therefore, kindly do not talk amongst yourselves. It is disturbing me, please. You are all muted. Please have this point in mind. Do not talk amongst yourselves till I ask you. Okay. So do not answer both at the same time. Between the two of you, nominate as to who is to give out the answer. Now, these were the specific rules. There are certain general rules since it is an online quiz, and I will spell them out for you. First of all teams to log in on one laptop only. The delay was because of this. Some of you are in different locations. That has already been done. Only the registered participants should participate. We will be carrying out a check regarding your identification and the others. In case it is found that any unregistered participant has participated, the team will be disqualified. So I hope only the registered participants are here. In case any of you is not a registered participant and has stepped in at the last moment, kindly tell us right now. Most important rule, mobile phones are strictly not permitted. If any of you are carrying your mobile phones on you, and even if you put it in the standby mode, kindly take it out, check it, and switch it off. I will give you 5 seconds to ensure you carry out a physical check and switch off your mobile phones. Please check them. I will give you 5 seconds. Please don't talk amongst yourselves. You're unmuted. The next, there will be no breaks for the entire duration of the quiz. You cannot get up from your tables and move around. Neither can you take any restroom breaks. In case any of the members are found to be leaving the table, then it will be the decision of the quest master and the organizers as to what is required to be done with that team. No reference material permitted. And if you have any doubts, I've already told you, kindly ask the doubt by direct to me. I will not accept any questions in the chat box. Violation of any rules will be result in disqualification, but I don't think it's going to come to that. And finally, as they say in all quizzes, the decision of the quiz master is final. With this, I come to the end of the rules. Are you all ready for a great quizzing experience?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Please, team 5, unmute yourself. You muted yourself again. Please don't. Now, I will now start the quiz. Yeah, any doubts?
I can see only one player in the team 5.
I request the others not to please interfere. It is between the quiz master and the participants now. Rest of you, please unmute yourself. So please mute yourself. Only the quiz master and the participants will talk henceforth. Okay. Team 5, I'm not able to see your other participant. Please,
Yes, sir.
both of
He's
you
just
have to
beside
be there. Yeah. Please come in, others. Okay. Are you all ready?
No, he is
Well-
still not visible properly. Let him come and let 2 of them come on the
Team
screen.
5, please come in properly. I'm not able to see you. Team 5.
Sir, is it okay now?
Yeah.
No,
A little
more,
better.
little more. One has to shift to the other side so that both can
Shift
be
to the
seen.
other side. Okay. Starting now, question 1 will be coming up to team 1 in a few seconds. It will flash on your screen. And as it flashes on your screen, I will also read out the question. At the end of the question, I will say your time starts now. I will say your time starts now, and then you will have 30 seconds to answer the question. Question 1 goes to team 1. Name the British officer who was taken prisoner by Tipu Sultan after he defeated a force of the English East India Company at Pollilur in September 1780. Your time starts now. If you know the answer, you can give it out, team 1. Time. Question passes to team 2.
Sir, James Curie.
James Skinner is not the correct answer. Question passes to team 3.
Sir, Colonel William Bailey.
Fantastic. Well begun is half done. 10 marks to this team. And William Bailey is indeed the correct answer. After his capture, he was taken to Seringamapatnam and imprisoned till his death in November 1782. This is a 30-minute drive from Mysore and can still be seen, and it is a tourist attraction called Bailey's Dungeon. Question 2 to team 2. Name the major battle of the First Anglo-Maratha War, wherein the army of the English East India Company surrendered to the Marathas. Your time starts now.
According to Unacademy.
Please tell me again, I couldn't hear it. Team 2, You answered. Give me the answer again.
Vadgan.
Team 2, I granted to you. It was the Battle of Wadgaon. Gun half done, 10 marks to Team 2. This battle was fought in January and near Wadgaon Mawal village in Maharashtra and resulted in British signing the Treaty of Wadgaon. Question 3, going to Team 3. Name what is considered the fiercest battle of the Anglo-Sikh Wars, fought on 13 January 1849 between the Khalsa army under Sardar Sher Singh Atariwala and the Bengal army of the English East India Company commanded by Sir Hu Go, which ended in a stalemate. And your time starts now, Team 3.
Sir, the Battle of Chilianwala.
Fantastic. Bam came the answer and right came the answer. Battle of Chilianwala is indeed the right answer. This proved a shock to the British military prestige and a check to their strategic ambitions. Question 4, going to Team 4. At the outbreak of the First World War, the Indian Army was organized into 7 major groups. Indian Expeditionary Force A to G. Which of these forces that was also the largest captured Baghdad? And your time starts now, Team 4. Time is ticking, Team 4. No negative marking. Before your time goes off, you could take a shot.
Sir, is it B?
Did you say B for Bravo?
Yes, sir.
Bravo is the wrong answer. The question passes to Team 5. Question passes
D.
to Team
Sir,
6.
D.
Sorry, Team 5. Your time is over. Question passes to Team 6. Team 1. Question passes to Team 1.
D.
Team 1,
Sir,
tell
D.
me again. Huh? Sorry.
D.
D for Delta?
Yes, sir.
Yes, Team 1. I do not know if you took a guess. If you did take a guess, it was a lucky guess. 10 marks to Team 1. This was the largest Indian Army force ever to have served abroad. Question 5. To Team 5, apart from the Indian Army, which was commanded by British officers, troops of the princely states of India, which was also commanded by Indian officers, also participated in the First World War alongside the former. What was the distinct name under which these troops were categorized? Your time starts now, Team 5. Time is ticking. The question time. Question passes to Team 6. Question passes to Team 1.
The Jodhpur Lancers.
Team 1, tell me again, I can't hear you.
The Jodhpur Lancers.
No, wrong answer. Question passes to Team 2.
No answer, sir.
Pass. Question passes to Team 3.
Sir, is this Imperial State Troops?
Yes,
versus
Imperial Service Troops.
Service Troops?
Well done, well done. That indeed is the correct answer. 10 marks to this team.
Sir, but they said Imperial State Troops
No,
instead of.
Service Troops.
No, I give it to them. I heard it. It was Imperial
Right.
Service Troops. Please do not dispute the quiz master. Question 6 going to Team 6. During the Second World War, Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose raised a force with German assistance to fight the British out of the Indian students in Axis-occupied Europe and Indian prisoners of war with Germany. What was this force called? Your time starts now, Team 6.
Unexposed.
Can I have that again? I couldn't hear you.
Annex force.
Annex force is not the correct answer. Question passes to team 1.
Sir,
Question
Azad
passes.
Hind Fauj. Sir,
No, I
Azad Hind
cannot give
Fauj.
it to you. Question passes to team 2.
Azad Hindu Fauj.
The no, question passes to team 3.
Sir, Indish Legion.
What legion?
Indish.
Indish.
Yes, INDISCH.
No, I cannot give it to you. Question passes to team 4.
Is it the first Indian National Army?
No, question passes to team 5.
Sir, Indian Legion?
Did you say Indian Legion?
Yes, sir.
Yes. The last team has got it right. It is indeed the Indian Legion. 10 answers, 10 points to team 5. It was also known as the Azad Hindu Fauj or the Tiger Legion, but the correct answer is either the Indian Legion or the Free India Legion. That is why I could not give it to the team which said Azad Hindu Fauj. Question 7.
Sir, sorry, a slight contention. Indish.
No contention, please. There will be no contentions. The quizmaster's decision is final. Going ahead to question 7. Before we go that, we will have the scores.
The scores at the end. The scores at the end of round 1. Team 1 on 10. Team 2 on 10. Team 3 on 30. Team 4 yet to open up. Team 5 on 10. And Team 6 still yet to open up.
Question 7. Question 7 going to team 6. Italy was the only European country where the Indian Army fought during the Second World War. Which was the notable battle of the Indian Army's Italian campaign? Your time starts now, team 6. Time. Question passes to team 5. No answer. Question passes to team 4.
Sir, is it the Battle of Monte Cassino?
Well done, team 4. 10 marks to you. Battle of Monte Cassino is indeed the right answer. It was a bitterly fought battle, also known as the Battle for Rome. The magnitude can be gauged by the casualties, 55,000 Allied casualties and 20,000 Germans killed or wounded. Question 8 going to team 5. Who was the earliest recipient of the Victoria Cross from a region within the present-day Indian territory? I repeat again, within the present-day Indian territory. Your time starts now, team 5. Hello.
Sir, is it Khudat Khan?
Wrong answer. Wait for the buzzer, please. Question passes to team 4.
Pass.
Team 3.
Sir, Darwan Singh Negi.
Well done. Darwan Singh Negi is indeed the correct answer. 10 marks to this team. He belonged to 39 Garhwal Rifles, and both his son and grandson have also served in the Garhwal Rifles and done the nation proud. Also, the Garhwal Rifles Regimental Museum in Lansdowne is named after him in his honor. Next question, 9, going to team 4. The Royal Indian Navy mutiny of 1946 was called off by the mutineers after the leader and president of the Naval Central Strike Committee was persuaded by Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel, prominent leader of the Indian National Congress, in a meeting of the two to end the mutiny in the national interest. Who was the president of NCSC? Your time starts now, Team 4.
Sir, is it MS Khan?
Well done, well done. Indeed, MS Khan, and 10 marks to you for that. It was a mutiny by patriots, but what is really shameful is that none of the 476 sailors who were dismissed were reinstated either by the Indian or Pakistan Navy even after independence. Question 10 going to Team 3. During the First World War, an Indian volunteer pilot of the Royal Flying Corps, the predecessor of Royal Air Force, nicknamed Laddie Roy, downed 10 enemy aircraft before being killed in action. He was posthumously awarded the Distinguished Flying Cross. What was his actual name? And your time starts now, T3.
Sir, Flight Lieutenant Inder Lal Roy.
Fantastic. Bang came the answer and right came the answer. Indralal Roy, this 20-year-old pilot, a flying ace. What is spectacular is got his 10 victories in just 13 days. India's first and only flying ace. Another astounding fact is that he was initially rejected from joining due to poor eyesight. Question 11, going to Team 2. In one of the most gallant feats of the First Kashmir War, an Indian garrison at a place which is now in Pakistan-occupied Kashmir, Lieutenant Colonel Sher Jung Thapa, with barely 250 men under his command, held out dogmatically against repeated enemy attacks for 6 months without reinforcement and replenishment before it fell. Name the place where this garrison is located, and your time starts now, Team 2.
So it is a place of soldiers.
I could not hear you. Speak up.
Place of soldiers.
Wrong answer. Question passes. Hold on for the buzzer. Hold on for the buzzer. Yes, time. Question passes to Team 1.
Sir, is it Leh?
Wrong answer. Question passes to Team 6.
So we didn't give an answer. It was Team 2. So Team 2 gave the answer.
I passed on the question to Team 1 and they said Leh, correct?
So we didn't give that answer. It was Team 2 who gave that answer instead of us.
T2 gave the answer Leh, is it?
Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
T2, no. Okay. T1 did not give an answer. I will get back to you. T1, please give us the answer.
So Skardu.
Absolutely right. Skardu is correct answer, and T1 gets 10 points for that. Question 12 going to Team 1. Name the ridge that overlooks Namchaku Valley, which became the focal point of contention between India and China in the Eastern Theater during the run-up to the Sino-Indian War of 1962. Your time starts now, T1.
Sir, McMahon Line.
Wrong answer. Wait for the buzzer, please. Question passes to Team 6.
High junction of Tibet.
Wrong answer. Question passes to Team 5.
Sir, Thagla Ridge.
Fantastic. 10 points to Team 5. Thagla Ridge is indeed the correct answer. And it was in the vicinity of Thagla Ridge that the famous Battle of Nunchaku was fought. Question 13 going to Team 1. I'm sorry, please hold on. At the end of the segment, we will have the scores given out by the scorer. Give it from this.
Scores at the end of the segment 2. Team 1 on 10. Team 2 0 in this segment. Team 3 20. Team
Sir, we are not, sir, you are not audible.
am I audible enough?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Team 1 on 10. Team 2 no points in this round. Team 3 20. Team 4 20. Team 5 10. Team 6 no points in this round. I'm only mentioning the scores at the end of this round.
We will have the cumulative scores also calculated and given to you. Please hold on. Please hold on for another 30 seconds. We will give you the cumulative scores just now.
Sorry.
We will give you the cumulative scores so that you could note it down. And cumulative scores, team 1 20, team 2 10, team 3 leading at 50, and team 4 and 5 at 20 each. Okay, continuing with the quiz. Coming on to the next question. Question 13 going to team 1. The 1965 Indo-Pak War witnessed some of the fiercest tank battles after the Second World War. Pakistan Army enjoyed superiority in equipment with brand new American-built tanks. However, in actual combat, the aging battle tanks of the Indian Army of a particular type got the better of the enemy. Because of the familiarity of the crews with their equipment vis-a-vis, the complexity of their new equipment baffled the Pakistani crews. Which was the battle tank, this battle tank of the Indian Army? Your time starts now, T1.
Sir, Centurion battle tank.
Centurion battle tank. The answer was a little late, but Centurion battle tank is indeed the correct answer. 10 marks to this team. Next question coming up. Question 14 going to team 2. On 7th September during the 1965 Indo-Pak War, the Pakistan Air Force mounted a raid on the Indian Air Base at Kalai Kunda. In a daring feat among aerial combats of the war, a young pilot single-handedly took on 3 enemy saber jets, shot down one, crippled a second one, and running out of ammunition, chased away a third one. Who was this pilot? Your time starts now, T2.
Alfred Tyrone Cook.
Right answer. Fast came the answer. Indeed, 10 marks to this team. He was honored with a Veer Chakra for this daring feat, and he was flying a Hawker Hunter. Next question coming up. Question 15 going to team 3. The Battle of Garibpur was one of the earliest engagements of the Bangladesh Liberation War, when the Indian Army captured a border village inside the erstwhile East Pakistan in a preemptive attack. On what date did this battle commence? Your time starts now, team 3.
Sir, is it 3rd December? It's just a wild guess.
I cannot give it to you. The answer is wrong, and the question, please hold on for the buzzer. 3 December was the day when the Indo-Pak War started, not the Battle of Garibpur. Wait for the buzzer. Time. Question passes to team 4. I know it's a
Sir,
tough one.
is it 20th of November 71?
Yes, right. Absolutely right. 10 marks to this team. It was also a scene of a fierce tank battle, with Pakistan losing 10 tanks, and we captured 3 of the tanks. Next question going to team 4. Question 16. Name the sector on the Western Front where India suffered a terrible repulse in the 1971 Indo-Pak War, with Pakistan being permitted to retain the area it captured as per the subsequent Shimla Agreement. Your time starts now, team 4. Time is running out. Time. Question passes to team 5.
Can I answer?
No, team 5.
Sir, is it Jammu and Kashmir?
Come again, please.
Sir, Jammu and Kashmir.
Wrong answer. Going to team 6.
Bangladesh.
I am sorry, I cannot give you more time. Going to team 1.
Sir, Chambh region.
Come again, please.
Chambh region.
Can you spell it out? I can't hear you.
CHAMB.
Yes, indeed the right answer. Fantastic. 10 marks to this team. It was indeed the Chum sector. Next question coming up to team 5. Question 17. In one of the most spectacular raids into West Pakistan by the Indian Air Force during the 1971 Indo-Pak War, on 8th December, its Hunter fighter aircraft based at Pathankot launched a strike on a Pakistan air base, destroying 5 Sabre jets on ground. Which was this air base? Your time starts now, team 5. Time is running out. You could hazard a guess.
Sir, is it Jaisalmer Air Force Base?
Wrong answer. The question passes to team 6. No answer. Question passes to team 1.
Sargodha Air Base.
Come again, please.
Sargodha Air Base.
Wrong answer. Passes to team 2.
Murid, Airbase Murid.
Right. Murid is indeed the correct answer. 10 marks to this particular team. And this raid has been termed as the greatest offensive counter-air operations in the history of the Indian Air Force. Question 18 going to team 6. The Pakistan Navy wary of a second attack by the Indian Navy after the daring raid in their Karachi harbor by Indian missile boats early in 1971 Indo-Pak War, began mingling their warships with merchant shipping to avoid detection. Outsmarting the move, a strike force of the Indian Navy, comprising 1 missile boat and 2 frigates, attacked a group of ships off Karachi harbor during the night of 8-9 December and inflicted heavy damage on fuel tankers, depriving Pakistan of half its fuel reserves. What was this operation code named? Your time starts now, T6.
Grand Slam.
Wrong answer. Wait for the buzzer. Question, when the buzzer is sounded, will pass on to team 1. Wait for the buzzer, please. Your chance, team 1.
Sir, Operation Trident.
Wrong answer. Passes to team 2. No answer. Passes to team 3.
Sir, Operation Python.
Sir.
No, it is team 3's choice.
Operation Python.
Team 3, correct. 10 marks to you. Operation Python. In this, 1 fleet tanker was damaged beyond repair and 1 oil storage facility of Pakistan totally destroyed. Question 19 going. Hold on, I'm sorry. We will wait for the scores. The cumulative scores at the end of segment 3. Team 1 with 40, Team 2 with 30, Team 3 leading with 60, Team 4 at 30, Team 5 at 20, and Team 6 yet to open its score. All fine so far? Okay. Coming down to the next question. Question number 19 going to team number 6, pictorial questions. This soldier of the Indian Army was buried under 25 feet of snow along with 9 of his comrades, following an avalanche over their post at Siachen Glacier and at altitude of 20,500 feet on the 3rd of February 2016. It took 6 days for the army to locate the 10 soldiers through a massive rescue operation. While all his 9 comrades were dead, this soldier alone survived the ordeal, although eventually he too passed away due to multi-organ failure. Who was this soldier? Name him. Your time starts now, T6.
Sharma.
I could not hear you. Louder, please.
Sharma, sir.
Wrong answer. Wait for the buzzer, please. Question will now pass to team 5 on the buzzer. Please hold on. Yes, question passes to team 5.
Sir, Lance Naik Hanuman Thappa.
Yes, I give it to you. It was Hanuman Thappa Kopad. 10 marks to this team. Now, Siachen, I'd like to say a word because I served there. The avalanche rescue dogs which were in Siachen did a fantastic job. When we used to have, avalanches, these dogs were fantastic, and many a soldier in Siachen Glacier is alive due to these dogs and the dog handlers. I've been there myself. There was a dog on my post. Luckily, I did not have a chance to use it, but I've seen these dogs in action and they are just fantastic. Next question going to team 5, question number 20. The photograph is of the overall commander of the IPKF operations in Sri Lanka, who, having succeeded in his mission commendably, had the unenviable task of withdrawing the force for political reasons. Who was he? Your time starts now, team 5.
Sir, is it Lieutenant General Amarjit Singh?
Could you tell his full name, please?
Sir, Lieutenant General Amarjit Singh Kaikad.
Yes, that is right. That is why I asked you to tell me his full name. Indeed, right. And you got the right answer. A measure of this man. He was actually in London on a sabbatical. When he was called back to take up his post, he dropped everything and he came back, and he was the last soldier to leave the shores of Sri Lanka. Next question coming up. Question 21 going to team 4. This picture is of an Indian artillery weapon that played a crucial role in the Indian Army's victory in the Kargil War of 1999. Which is this weapon? Your time starts now, team 4.
Sir, this is the Bofors artillery gun.
Yeah, I think that was an easy question. Anyway, well done. Bofors is indeed the right answer. With its impressive range and accuracy, it was indeed a game changer in the Kargil War, as many of my comrades in arms who have used it in the Kargil War have told me. Next question coming up, question 22, going to team 3. The photograph is of the man whom Naga secessionist groups regard as the father of the Naga nation. After launching the Naga insurgency in the 1950s, he escaped to United Kingdom, where he lived in self-imposed exile until 1990, when he died in London as a British citizen. What was his name? Your time starts now, T3.
Sir, do not remember his full name, but he's generally called as Zo and Katvizo Zo.
Yes, I give it to you. Fizo is good enough.
Yeah.
10 marks to you. Well done, team 3. You're already in the lead and you seem to be really running with the ball. Well done. I think I saw you last year also. Am I right?
Yes, sir. We were winners last time.
Yeah. Okay. Good going. Fantastic. Okay. Question going to team 2. Question number 23. The photograph is of an officer, the only member of the Indian Armed Forces to have been awarded a Paramveer Chakra while on a United Nations peacekeeping mission, and the award was posthumous. Name this officer. Your time starts now, T2. Time is ticking.
Sir, his name was capped as GS Salria.
Yes, Salaria is right. Captain Gurbachan Singh Salaria is the right answer, and 10 marks to this team. He was from 3-1 Gurkhas, and bayonets, kukris, and grenades were used to break a roadblock of Janrams, and 40 Janrams were killed in this. And unfortunately, this officer also lost his life. Next question, 24, coming up for Team 1. He became a living legend of the First Kashmir War by not only being the first pilot to land troops in Kashmir in the nick of time to save Srinagar, but being the first to land an aircraft at Poonch, which was under siege, under fire, and trying conditions, to establish an air bridge for the relief of the town, as well as being the first to land at the high altitude airstrip of Leh, with Major General K.S. Timaya, the commander of this sector. Who was this Air Force officer? Your time starts now, T1. The others who are discussing 1 minute amongst themselves. When you are discussing, please mute yourself so that the others do not hear it and get your answer. Then you can unmute. Okay? Yeah.
Sir, Air Commander Meher Singh.
Who gave me this answer? Team 1?
Yes, sir.
Yes, Meher Singh is indeed the right answer. 10 marks. I will just take about a minute because I'll be failing in my duty if I did not tell all of you as to how and why this first landing at Leh airstrip took place. There were only 33 soldiers in Leh garrison, and the raiders from Pakistan were coming. And it was certain that these 33 soldiers would be killed in case we did not land an aircraft at Leh because the land route was closed. Meher Singh said officially that he will not be flying his flights because the Dakotas did not have that kind of a capability. And General Timaya, who was the divisional commander, went up to Meher Singh and told him, if you let us fly, I will fly in the first aircraft which goes. What he meant was, I know that there is a danger, and even if this aircraft crashes, I am willing to go down with it. Meher Singh was so touched that not only did he relent, he said, I will fly the aircraft myself. They did not ask the army headquarters for permission because they knew that army headquarters will not give permission for such a type of a flight, which was beyond what they thought was the Dakota's capabilities. Meher Singh and General Timaya, who was the divisional commander, without orders from the army headquarters, took off and landed on 24th May 1998. There was no air pressure, no oxygen equipment, and no prior familiarization had taken place. These men had confidence in themselves and their equipment, and they landed there. Aviation history was created, and the garrison was saved. Giants among men who put their lives at stake, knew their men and their equipment, which is why Indian Army is the finest in the world today. Okay, that brings us to the end of the straight answer questions. And before giving the rules for the multiple choice, I will give you the cumulative scores. T1 at 50, T2 at 40, T3 still maintaining its lead at 70, T4 at 40, and T5 at 40, and T6 yet to open the scores. Okay, all good till now. Now we will go to the multiple choice questions. Before we go to the multiple choice questions, I will spell out the rules for the multiple choice questions because there is a slight difference only as far as the scoring pattern is concerned. Everything else remains the same. There is negative marking in this particular segment. The scoring pattern is also different. So this may be a game changer if some of you teams decide to take a risk. The scoring pattern for the multiple choice questions. Each question you will have 4 choices. If the team which answers, when it has all 4 choices, will get 10 marks. Suppose the team to which it has been posed gives out the wrong answer, it will go to the next team, which will have only 3 choices. Are all of you with me till now?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So
Yes,
when
sir.
the team which has only 3 choices has a lesser degree of difficulty in answering. So if they get it correct, they will get 5 marks. If they also get it wrong and it passes to the third team, they have a choice of only 2. And if they get it correct, they will get +3. Clear till now?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now coming to the negative marking. If a person has a choice of only 2 and he answers the question, okay, wrong, he will get -7. If a person has a choice of 3 and he answers it wrong, he will get -5. If a person has a choice of 4 and he answers it wrong, he will get -3. So I will repeat it again for you. Choices, if you have 4 and you get it right, you get +3. Choices, if you have 4 and you get it wrong, you get -3. You have 3 choices, you answer correct, you get +5. You answer wrong, you get -5. 2 choices, if it is correct, you get +3. If it is wrong, you get -7. Now, you also have a choice to pass. Since there is negative marking, if you feel you do not know the answer and you do not want to take a risk, you pass the question to the next team, then your score remains where it is. There is no plus or there is no minus. So the answer, in case none of the teams, all of the teams pass, obviously we will flash what is the correct answer. Now, is this clear as far as the scoring is concerned? If you have any doubts, please ask me now.
No, sir.
No, good. Now, one more point I would like to emphasize. In the multiple choice questions, what appears to be the obvious answer may not be the obvious answer. This is because you're all university students. Therefore, our team has researched it well and given you these questions which may require a little bit of deliberation. Therefore, deliberate on it, and before the time is over, give us. Some of the questions are intentionally kept to be tricky. All right. If you're all ready, then we will commence with the multiple choice questions. Question number 25 coming to team 1. Which of the following factors provoked China to assume an anti-India stand, eventually leading to the Sino-Indian War of 1962? Was it prolonged border disputes with China, or apprehension that India might join the US-led anti-China Western Bloc, or was it India granting asylum to Dalai Lama and its support to Tibetan independence, or the forward policy adopted by the Indian Army whereby it established posts beyond the McMahon line? Your time starts now. Team 1.
Sir, the forward policy adopted by Indian Army.
Wrong answer. Please wait for the buzzer. I told all of you, please do some deliberation. Some questions are deliberately tricky, but they have been well researched by our military historians. Question passes to team 2. You have a choice of 3. Question passes to the next team.
So we'll pass the question.
Next team, please.
So the answer is India granting asylum to Dalai Lama and its support to Tibetan independence.
Which was the team which gave me this answer?
Team
Sir,
4,
team
sir.
4, sir.
Yes, that indeed is the correct answer. Okay, you've got your 5 points. Next question coming up to team 2. Which of the following wrong assumptions by the Pakistani military junta was to prove their biggest blunder while indulging in a misadventure of going to war with India over Kashmir in 1965, resulting in their ending up the loser? Your choices are: Kashmiri population was overwhelmingly pro-Pakistan and would rise up in revolt to support them. The political military leadership of India would not have the resolve to go on an all-out war with Pakistan, or the Indian army was not equipped or capable of withstanding a Pakistani onslaught with modern weaponry. And the last, the Indian armed forces would restrict themselves to a defensive strategy. Your time starts now.
Option 4, sir.
You're saying Indian armed forces would restrict themselves. Is that the option you've chosen?
Yeah.
Wrong. Please wait for the buzzer. And when the buzzer sounds, it will go on to team 3, which will have a choice of 3. Your chance, team 3.
Sir, the first option, the Kashmiri population was overwhelmingly.
Wrong. Question passes to team 4, which has a choice of 2.
Sir, it's option C. The Indian army was not equipped or capable.
Again,
of-
wrong. So no more passing. I told you the questions will be tricky. And the answer is the political military leadership of India would not have the resolve to go out for an all-out war. Scorer, kindly score accordingly. This is tricky scoring. Now, question 27 going to team 3. The earliest air battle of the 1965 Indo-Pak War took place over Cham, when 28 aircraft of IAF supporting the ground troops were intercepted by enemy aircraft. In the dogfights that ensued, India lost 4 of a particular type of aircraft, 130 of which were subsequently withdrawn from frontline service. Which was this aircraft? You have a choice between Hawker Hunter, Dassault Mr. 4, Fallen Nat, and de Havilland Empire. Your time starts now, T3.
So we'll go with de Havilland Vampire.
Full marks to you. De Havilland Empire is indeed the right answer. Well done, team 3. You seem to be galloping ahead. Looks like you might finish well ahead of the others for the second year succession. Well done. Question 28 going on to team 4. To counter the civil disturbances that broke out in erstwhile East Pakistan in March 1971, following rejection by West Pakistan's military junta of the People's Mandate favoring Awami League, the Bengali political party, Yahya Khan heading the junta, ordered a crackdown on the Bengali population, which led to a genocide with few parallels in the world. What was the code word the Pakistan army gave for this operation? You have 4 choices. Choose which is the correct one, and your time starts now.
So this is the Operation Searchlight.
Absolutely right, team 4. You nailed it. 10 marks to this team. Next question, 29, coming up to team 5. Which of the following cavalry regiments involved in the 1971 Indo-Pak War belongs to the Pakistan Army? Amongst the choice of 4, please pick your choice, and your time starts now. Time is ticking. Sorry, team 5, louder, please. Team 5, did you give me an answer?
Sir, is it 7th Light Cavalry?
Which team gave me this answer?
Sir, team 5.
Wrong answer. The question passes to team 6. No answer. Question passes to team 1.
For 13th Lancers.
Yes, 13th Lancers. So out of a choice of 3, you have got it. 13th Lancers is indeed the correct answer. A little bit of an interesting information. The first one, which is there, 17 Pune Horse. When India and Pakistan were partitioned, one squadron stayed back in India and the other squadron went to Pakistan. And in 1971 war, these 2 fought against each other. And the Paramveer Chakra was won by Second Lieutenant Arun Ketarpal. Such is the tragedies of fate when countries were divided. Next question, 30, coming up to team 6. The Indo-Pak War of 1971 officially began with the preemptive airstrikes by Pakistan Air Force on the forward air bases and radar installations of the Indian Air Force during the evening of 3rd December. Within hours, the Indian Air Force struck back, hitting various Pak air bases in 23 combat sorties. Which of the following air bases suffered the heaviest damage in those retaliatory strikes? Your choice of 4 are there. Pick your choice, please. Your time starts now.
Sargoda, sir.
Yes, Team 6, I think you have opened your account. Well done. Team 6, Sargoda is indeed the right answer. Please hold on because there have been some negative markings. We will give you scores now. Scores at the end of segment 5. Team 1 with 52, Team 2 with 37, Team 3 leading with 75, an impressive lead indeed. Team 4, 48, Team 5 with 37, and Team 6 has opened his account with 10. Well done. Coming on to the last 6 questions and the last segment. Question 30 coming up to team. Question 31 coming up to Team 6. During the 1971 Indo-Pak War, the United States Navy deployed a task force of its 7th Fleet to intimidate the Indian Navy carrier group, which was blockading the erstwhile East Pakistan, resulting in a standoff between the two navies. But the US task force beat a retreat when the Soviet Union deployed its warships and submarines in support of India. Which of the following aircraft carriers of the US Navy led its task force? Choose amongst the 4 which have been given below. T6, your time starts now. You could hazard a guess. No? Passes to Team 5.
Sir, USS Enterprise.
Right. Team 5 amongst the, you have got the right answer and will be given the marks for that. Next question coming up. Question 32 to Team 5. In a spectacular feat of mountaineering in March-April 1987, Pakistan's Special Services Group established a post atop a vertical cliff 21,153 feet high in Siachen Glacier, overlooking an Indian position. After repeated attempts by the Indian Army to dislodge them, suffering enormous casualties, a section of its men did the impossible in June the same year, climbing the peak and liquidating the entire enemy. The Indian position at which of the following passes did the post overlook? You have a choice of 4. Choose. Your time starts now, T5. T5 not hazarding a guess. Come again. Did you give me an answer, T5? Oh. Question passes to Team 4.
Sir, it's the Bilafondla Pass.
Absolutely right. Bilafondla Pass is indeed the right answer. Team 5 getting full marks for that. Next question coming up.
Sir, I beg your pardon, it's Team 4.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Right. Team 4 is the one which got the marks for that. I stand corrected. Yes. Question coming up, 33 to Team 4. Which of the following caused the withdrawal of the IPKF from Sri Lanka? Was it pressure from the government of Tamil Nadu or pressure from the Tamil diaspora all over the world? Of the government of India with the performance of the force or change of political leadership in India and Sri Lanka? T4, your time starts now.
Sir, it's change of political leaderships in India and Sri Lanka.
Bang on, 100. Well done, 100% right answer. Well done. You get full marks for that. Question 34 coming up for team 3. Which one of the following Paramveer Chakra awardees of the Kargil War of 1999 earned the award for his gallantry during the battle for the capture of Kalubar Top? There are 4 names given. Choose amongst the 4. T3, your time starts now.
Sir, is this Rifleman Sanjay Kumar?
I am afraid I cannot give it to you. Please wait for the buzzer. The question on the buzzer being sounded will pass to team 2, who will then answer from a choice of 3. Yes, team 2, your chance.
Vikram Batra.
Vikram Batra is not the correct answer. Passes to team 1.
Lieutenant Manoj Kumar Pandey.
Yes, that is the correct answer. Manoj Kumar Pandey, Lieutenant Manoj Kumar Pandey is the right answer. He was from 111 GR, and when they recovered his personal diary, he had written in that, if death strikes before I prove my blood, I swear I will kill death. That was the measure of this youngster. And a movie was also made on this called LOC Kargil, where Ajay Devgan played the role of Lieutenant Manoj Kumar Pandey. Last but one question, 35, now coming up to team 2. Troops of which of the following Indian infantry regiments were mainly involved in the Galwan Valley skirmish of June 2020 between Indian and Chinese soldiers without firearms, but resulting in a considerable number of casualties to both sides? There is a choice of 4. Choose amongst them. Your time starts now. Team 2.
Bihar Regiment.
Bang on. Bihar Regiment is indeed the right answer. 10 marks to you. It was Colonel Santosh Babu of 16 Bihar who was there and who unfortunately lost his life. The last question coming up to team 1. Which of the following member nations of the Informal Strategic Forum Quadrilateral Security Dialogue, popularly known as Quad, temporarily withdrew from it after its formation in 2007 in the wake of growing conflict between the US and China in the Asia-Pacific region, but came back to its fold later? You have a choice of 4 countries. Choose among the 4. Your time starts now.
Sir, Australia.
Australia is indeed the right choice, and you get full marks for that.
Yes.
With that, we come to the who had answered this question, please?
Sir, team 1.
Team 1. Yeah, good. Please await the final scores. While the final scores are being compiled, let me thank all of you for having participated enthusiastically in this quiz. I thoroughly enjoyed quizzing with all of you, and I hope you've also enjoyed quizzing the quizzing experience. Thank you very much. The scores are being compiled. So in case any of you participants feel like expressing anything, please go ahead and you can talk to us. So team 3 appears to be very, very happy, right? You come back for the second year, and I think after the scores have been compiled, I'll have to grant it that team 3 is the winner. Okay, the final scores. Team 3 is the winner with 72. Team 4, runner-up with 68. Team 1, position 3 with 65. Team 5, next position with 47. Team 2 with 42. And in the 6th place is Team 6. Thank you very much. I really had an enjoyable experience. I shall now hand you over to the Master of Ceremonies for further proceedings. Thank you. See you all next year.
Thank you, Colonel Sir. It was an amazing job as usual as a quizmaster, entertaining and informative till the end. And I hope all of you felt the same way because I was just sitting and watching and I loved it. So congratulations to all of you and your spirited participation in the quiz. And before Captain Ramchandran explains the modalities of the distribution of the cash, all this, what happened today, could not have been achieved without his trusty team. So over to you, Captain Sir, to introduce the team. And yes, thanks.
Thank you. And thank you, Colonel Sundar, for a wonderful vision. So I hope you all enjoyed it. Now, the results have been announced. Before I go into the modalities of how the payment will be distributed, which is all posted in the group actually, but still I'll repeat it for your mistake. Let me introduce this wonderful team which made it happen. Of course, the quizmaster you already interacted with. Others are, master of all our great troubleshooter, Mr. Binu Nair. You see, there he is, and our we call the man on the laptop, and configuring all these slides. I mean, preparing Mr. Anand. Where is he? Incidentally, Mr. Nair is a retired bank officer, and here he is. He is a serving senior bank official, but it is his, passion for. He's an expert on bank warfare. There is nothing about bank warfare which he hasn't read. And now here, next to him sitting, is the tech wizard who created all that excellent, the prelim that you took part, the quizzes. He only knows how it is done, so we cannot. So now, anyone else left in our team here? No, that's all here to do. Of course, Samyukta there. She's a bundle of energy who has her hand in a lot of things. Swimming, rowing and emceeing here. And she's a calligrapher. She does the calligraphy for all of us. Right. So that's the team today. The rest of the team are not here today, so that's it. Now, let me come to the distribution. It's you all must have read it in the group. Please don't go out to the group. It should be there because it's difficult to post to everyone. You can read those instructions given. Nevertheless, here it is. The your awards individually. For example, somebody getting 10,000, you'll be giving 5,000 each to each teammate. So this, for this purpose, I need the bank account details of every. We have 16. 10 of them are not here. Only the 6 teams, and then another 10 teams who are getting meritorious awards. So that means 32 people. All these 32 mail IDs have to come to me through WhatsApp, and then I will post. Once the mail IDs are with me, I'll post my mail ID in the group, and I'll send a mail each to all of you, giving our bank. No, I mean, you can, once I post my mail ID, you can all send your bank account details to that mail ID. Don't send it on WhatsApp. I hope I'm making myself clear. But you send me your mail IDs. Once I have all the mail IDs, I post my mail ID in the thing, because I want to know it is coming from you, since I have the mail ID. And those mail IDs, once I have the mail ID, your bank account details you're sending from that mail ID to me, so I know it is authentic. I'll transfer the money and then send you a WhatsApp message. Amount has been credited to your thing. You can check and confirm on WhatsApp. There it's WhatsApp. What I'm trying to say is the bank account details must not come through WhatsApp. for security reasons. One. Second thing is your the payment. 32. The bank takes only 7 people a day beneficiary. You got to add the beneficiary paid for half an hour, then add only 7 people can be paid in a day. Which means for 32 people, it will take, I mean, at times they said 24 hours. The bank system wakes up only after 36 hours. So it takes about a week to 10 days to complete this process. I'll start this on Monday tomorrow. Today, I would like to rest because there are a lot of work today. It is done. And you'll keep getting. And I'll speak we'll start from the bottom. The meritorious winners who was the 16th ranking person team, so they will get first, and after that, and then the top the winner will get the end. This is the process of making the payment. So I hope I made myself clear. Are there any doubts? You can ask me. So there's no confusion. Of course, I'm on WhatsApp. You can keep in touch. Not a problem. You want to clarify anything? You want to send a message, but and please don't go out to the group because you post various things in the group. I'd asked many people to remain in the group because these people also, many of them have left once they found they are not making it to the team. That's not the correct spirit. We would at least give them, could have given them a certificate, but we cannot give it to everyone. Each individual sending 266 people, it's not practical. Anyway, it has been an enjoyable experience. We look forward to all of you, those who are not in the final year. Final year in the sense, if you have graduation course, it's okay. You may be joining the post-graduation course next year. But if you're going to leave the university this year, you cannot take what we will take only students. Otherwise, do come next year also. Like we have there, Vignesh, who came in top honors. I think he has been contesting for the last consecutive three or four quizzes, and won most of them, or probably all of them. So you got to watch out for him. Next time, I'll tell people advance to be careful. Okay, now, anything you would like to clarify? Otherwise, we can close the meeting. And you have, yeah. Okay.
Please don't log off. We'll be playing the national anthem. So before closing the event, so please, yeah. Thank you. And it was an enjoyable experience for all of us. Captain, sir, any other last words?
No, thank you very much, everybody. Have a great Sunday. Bye.
Thank you. Bye.
Thank you, sir.
Bye. Bye. Tata.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
See you again next year.